everybody. Welcome back to Hailmas Day 2. So today's video is super important when we are introducing our new and best versions of ourselves into the new year. I really want to stress the importance of growth, persistence, patience, love, light, and grace in every video that I'm filming leading up until the holiday, because I think it is so important that we start being a little bit more gentler on ourselves and to nurture ourselves in the proper way. Today's video is all about how to mother yourself, or as some people would say, how to reparent yourself. And I think that this is a great video in helping a lot of you guys really self-discover yourself in a way where you're able to make the changes that you want without being so difficult on yourself. And I know that there's probably a ton of you guys watching today's video that maybe didn't have a healthy role model growing up. Maybe your parents were absent, maybe you didn't have the best examples of a parent, or maybe you just were a little bit of a rebellious child and you weren't super good with authoritative figures. Yeah, is that what I want to say? You weren't good with authoritative figures, and now that you're older, you're wanting to reparent yourself so that you can behave. And I hate using the word behave, so let me change that. So that you can be the best version of yourself, stepping into the next chapter in your life where you're just a little bit more happier and prosperous and loving and gentle with yourself, and you're able to become successful and a good friend and a good partner and a good coworker, and the list is literally endless. And I think that reparenting ourselves is something that we all have to do in a part of our healing journey. A lot of us need to heal. It was a healing year. 2022 was the year of healing. Can we all just really just, come on, like, let's talk about it. 2022 was a year of healing. A lot of us were experiencing breakups. A lot of us were experiencing new feelings and thoughts surrounding our own lives. We were separating from things that were no longer serving us. We were detaching from really bad patterns. There was a lot of healing going on in 2022, and I think that 2023 is going to be a rebirth year. I think it's going to be the year where we're just going to be a little bit more like, I see you coming and I'm gonna dodge it, or any type of like inner voice that's negative, we just kind of like throw it away. Like, there's something really beautiful about the next chapter in our lives, and I'm gonna put that out there for you guys if you don't feel that way right now. If you feel like you're still in a negative space, I'm throwing that away for you, and we're gonna get into a positive headspace. And I think it should all really start with healing and reparenting ourselves. So I'm going to give you guys 5 ways that you can reparent yourself stepping into the new year. And honestly, any time in your life, it doesn't have to be in the new year, but because this is Hailmas, you know, we are doing a lot of new year type style videos. But I think this video will really help you guys, and let me know down below how you've been reparenting yourself and how you've been able to really cultivate healthy habits in this regard. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure that you guys stick around for Hailmas. I'm doing a video every day leading up until Christmas, so I really want you guys to be a part of it. I will make a playlist for you guys so it's easy for you to watch and listen to, and let's just get into the video. Okay, the first way to mother yourself or reparent yourself is to give yourself permission to be imperfect. Allow yourself to make mistakes, and even allow yourself to repeat mistakes. I think a lot of people like to say the saying of like, as long as you learn from your mistakes, you're good. It's like, I get it. It's a really good saying. Like, we want to all learn from our mistakes, right? But what does a parent do? Or what should a parent do? I think we should talk more about what should a parent do and not really so much what they do, because I know that what they do, it's funny. But I think that a parent is known for allowing you to continuously make the same mistake, okay, until you learn it. It's okay. We are sometimes going to repeat patterns until it really hits, until we really get it. And I've always heard that saying of like, God will keep teaching you the same lesson until you learn it. It's the same way with ourselves. We have to mother ourselves in the way where we say, you know what? I did this again. I learned from it again. And I want to give myself the grace and the love and the light and the patience to really understand why I did that again. For example, you started dating this guy and he was really toxic and not good for you. And you told yourself, okay, my next relationship, I am going to not sleep with a guy until 6 months, and I'm gonna make that my mission, and I'm going to do that, right? So then the next guy you meet, he sweeps you off your feet, he's buying you flowers, he's doing everything that you've ever wanted, and then you slept with him after 2 weeks. You're mad at yourself because now you guys broke it off, and now you are shaming yourself for not learning from your past mistake. No, we're not gonna shame ourselves. We're going to remother ourselves. You know why you did what you did. Try your best to remember that in the next time that you have that type of situation or scenario brought to your attention, and try to remother yourself about it. It's okay to make the same mistake over and over again. We're not here to demonize our characters. We are not here to be the most negative people about our own lives. We are sometimes going to just make mistakes a lot. Being imperfect is a part of being human. And as long as you're learning and living, that's really the best you can do. And I know that with due time, you're going to be sick of making the same mistakes. I'm telling you, as somebody who has repeated patterns, you get sick of it after a while. And you will eventually grow out of some of the things that you no longer want serving you. The best way to grow out of something is to really get sick of it and to practice the art of trying to be different. Food for thought. Number 2, provide yourself with safety. When you are mothering yourself, you want to give yourself the safety to feel comfortable, free, whether it's financially, emotionally, physically. There's a lot of different ways that we can provide safety for ourselves. A way to mother yourself is to create healthy boundaries. That's a form of safety, okay? We're not doing anything that makes us feel anxious, that makes us feel uneasy when we know it's wrong. We are going to provide ourselves with financial safety, which means we're not gonna overspend. We're not gonna put ourselves in debt. We're not going to do things that are going to make us extremely unhappy and put ourselves in a hole. These are all ways that you can provide yourself with safety. Mother yourself in a way where you say to yourself, I want to give myself the love, the care, and the providing of safety that I don't put myself in a situation where I'm out on my ass, okay? I don't ever want to feel like I'm down and out and I have no help. No, give yourself and provide yourself with that comfort and safety that a parent should and would do. Number 3, affirm your own existence as a human being. Okay, I know that a lot of us are insecure. Let's just be real. You can sit here, you can post the selfies, you can do the half naked pics, or how many guys are hitting your phone up or whatever. A lot of us are struggling with insecurity, okay? And we are really struggling with that because of social media, because of other people, because of outsiders. Affirm your own existence as a human being. This is a huge way to mother yourself. You need to make sure that you know why you're here and you know your purpose. Do affirmations in the mirror where you say things like, you are beautiful, you are smart, you are special, you are gonna conquer the day. It sounds a little corny, sounds a little cheesy, but guess what? It's not. Because eventually you're gonna start believing the things that you're saying. If you surround yourself with negative self-talk, if you are always questioning, why am I here? What is my purpose? What am I even doing? Like, I hate the way I do this or that and the third. You're just creating an unhealthy cloud that is surrounding your life. You want to affirm your existence. Reparenting yourself is realizing that you deserve to be here, that you deserve a seat at the table just like anybody else. And if they're not allowing you to sit at the table, you're gonna create your own table. You are pulling up a chair to the table you built. And that is how you can affirm your existence. It is so important that we are doing this. If you don't say it about yourself, who really will? It is important that we come into any space in life where we realize we are worthy to be there. And I know it's gonna take time. It takes a lot of encouraging words. It takes a lot of confidence. It takes a lot of positivity, but with time, you will be able to do it, I promise. Because I was a very insecure person at one point in my life where I was not really sure of where I stood. I've always had like really fake confidence, but there were, spurts in my life where I just didn't understand. And the true meaning of like just being genuine and authentic with yourself is allowing yourself to go through highs and lows in life and realizing that that's literally a part of it. You're not gonna always feel beautiful every day when you wake up. You're not gonna always feel like you're the smartest person in the room. You're not gonna always feel like you deserve this or deserve that, but you have to affirm yourself that you do and that you are. And eventually with time, you will feel that courageous, healthy confidence that you deserve. Number 4, you need to celebrate your wins when you show up for yourself and when you show up for others, okay? You are important. Your life is important. Your job is important. The things that you do are important, whether it's making yourself lunch because you didn't order DoorDash today or you won the freaking lottery. I don't care the level of win. Give yourself the credit, okay? Mothering yourself is about giving yourself credit and celebrating your small moments in life, your high moments in life. They are crucial and important, and they create the most, I don't know, like you embody a different version of yourself when you are celebrating parts of your life that maybe other people struggle to acknowledge in you or in themselves. This is the time to do that, okay? I think that celebrating small wins and big wins in yourself and in the people in your life are going to actually give you confidence. You're gonna feel like, wow, you know what? That is really important. And wow, I'm really proud that I did that. For instance, last week, I spent the entire week where every single day I made sure I picked up after myself. And I celebrated that at the end of the week because I said to myself, you know what? There was a time where I was on a really good kick for 2 days, and then the other 4 days I was lazy. So I celebrated the win of literally just picking up after myself every single day consistently. And to some people, maybe that's not that celebratory, but that's not up to you. I find it to be important and I celebrated it. And the way to celebrate it is to just give yourself the credit in your mind. You can obviously celebrate it by doing tangible things like going out to dinner or buying yourself something, or you can just celebrate it by saying you did something good. That's usually how I like to celebrate my wins, is by saying it out loud. And I don't know, it just makes me feel that much better. And number 5 is to teach yourself skills that are going to help you grow mentally and physically, but also emotionally. I think that being a student of life is truly the answer to majority of your issues. I find that ignorant people are the worst because they choose to not grow, they choose to not learn, and they choose to just not understand. And I have found that mothering myself has been saying, you know what, maybe you don't have all the answers, but you can learn them. You can teach yourself them. There have been a lot of things that I've been able to teach myself, whether it was mentally, like for my own smarts, or physically for my own body, or emotionally to handle my, the way I handle emotions. And I've been able to teach myself these things by just constantly learning. Giving yourself the skills to learn is truly going to help you significantly in life. You're going to be propelled light years ahead of most people. And we're not in competition with other people, but I'm just saying, people don't want to learn. They don't want to learn a new skill. They don't want to learn how to do X, Y, and Z. And if you constantly tell yourself that you can and you will, you can and you will. End of story, period. Listen, life is hard. No one ever said it was easy. And whoever is saying that is lying, okay? I think that the best way to step into the new chapter in your life is to give yourself exactly what you need. And there's nothing we need more than to reparent ourselves sometimes. There's a lot of things that we have to reteach ourselves, relearn, unlearn, and that's okay. And giving yourself the grace and the capacity to do so is what's gonna really help you out in the future. I hope this video helped you guys. I am so grateful to be able to give you guys the advice that I take on my own. This is not just advice that I like to give. I am actually living and breathing into this version of myself as we speak, and I hope that it inspires you as well. I hope today's video really helped. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Hailmas Day 3. Mwah. Bye, everyone.